Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Howard Yu. I'd like to discuss these questions which appears in a P6 CA1 paper in 2019. As you can see here stated in this question, the diagram below shows the circulatory system in a human body, and this is the legend, which means the thick line represents blood rich in oxygen and the dotted line blood poor in oxygen. Part A. In the diagram above, draw two more arrows to show how blood rich in oxygen and blood poor in oxygen is transported among the organs in a human body. Two arrows, X and Y, have been drawn for you. So in these questions, the students need to identify which pathway does the blood which is rich in oxygen flows. As you can see in the answer, which the student initially wrote, she wrote this part, which is actually wrong. Let me highlight this part. This is the part which the student has indicated. He or she wrote rich in oxygen lungs to the brain, and then poor in oxygen is brain to the lungs. It is important to note that the lungs cannot deliver the oxygen rich blood directly to the organs. It must be sent to the heart first. So as you can see here, the blood which is poor in oxygen in Y enters the lungs to be replenished and then exit out the lungs again to the heart to be delivered to other parts of the body as indicated here. So there should be a solid line here which shows the blood rich in oxygen, and the dotted line, the brain sends back the deoxygenated blood back to the heart. So this is one question which students is careless in losing these marks. And part B, blood in X above contains less of a substance than blood in Y. What is the substance? So you can see here, blood in X. So in X is means this part which is rich in oxygen. So students are required to answer what is the substance that is less in Y. So they say blood in X contains less of a substance than the blood carried in Y. That means what is lesser here in X than lesser here in Y. So the answer is carbon dioxide. If the student is not careful, the student may answer wrongly and put oxygen. So it is very important to read the questions carefully. As in this case, let's dissect the question into smaller parts. They ask you, let me zoom in and help you to see this more clearly. So once again, the question asks, blood in X contain less of a substance than blood carried in Y. So it means what is a substance that is in lesser amount in blood X here than compared in Y, because we know that in X is the blood that is just being filled with oxygen. So technically they will have lesser carbon dioxide. So this is the answer. So this is one of the questions I like to help students and parents to be more careful in answering. This is Mr. Howard Yu from One Academy.